Hello friends, it's your friendly neighborhood Civic Malz, and as you see, we've made it to Diamond. So this game is going to be a coffee talk and VOD review, and so likewise I got my Dunkin'. If you see, I don't know if you can see, got the pumpkin swirls are back in Dunkin'. We got pumpkin spice back, so that's really cool. Um, yeah, we're gonna go through and we're gonna talk into this game. I don't know exactly how much I want to discuss. I know that this was about a 40 something minute game. So that's important to note. 40-minute game, long barn burner, a lot of things happened, and we had gotten out macroed really hard. At certain points of the game, I thought it was just going to be lost. Regardless of how strong we were, we just had no pressure, and with that, it's hard to take objectives, it's hard to push for what you want. So we'll talk about it once we get into it. Right here, I did something very unusual, and I started tier. So for that, we're kind of looking at our enemy team and seeing what can happen, what can go wrong, and why we would build the way that we want to. So I think something important to notice is that I'm up against a Nefiri, who is a very dive-heavy champion. Graves, when he gets to be around full build, could basically two-shot you. Camille, when she locks you down, a lot of people are going to jump on you. And then if the Lucian and Swain got fed, Lucian also does a lot of damage over a short period of time. So a lot of bursty things going on. So that is why I chose the tier. I think it's a good option for if you're playing against like a Zed, if you're playing against Nefiri, a lot of AD champs like Talon, a lot of people like that where you need that little extra bit of shielding just in case they have some kind of like pop, like how Zed's ultimate can pop you, Talon will one-shot you plus the bleed. Nefiri's got her own kind of stuff going on here. So with that, let's get into the game. I think the first thing that you ought to do is to identify your win cons, and with that, I just want to notice real quick how good these minions have been. These minions right here perfectly stayed alive long enough for me to get the gold for them. So that really saved my lane, well, -1 there, but saved my lane a little bit from 8 CS to, I don't know, 5 or 4 to start. But yeah, identifying win cons. If Irelia can get fed, she's really good in a solo lane. There's like split pushing. No one can really match her. Also, potentially TPing into team fights and then doing her damage that way. Landing a massive ultimate. Another really good one is Ezreal. I think a fed Ezreal is ungodly annoying. And you will see that in this game. And then I think that's about it. Sejuani for the most part is unkillable. But we're just playing for Irelia and /or Ezreal. And I noticed that Hui is also there, so I don't have to do all the damage, but in terms of AP, Hui does help with that. So I got mollywopped. Let's go back real quick. The amount of damage that Nefiri can put out, look at that. One jump combo. I don't know what all of her rotation of abilities are. The dash plus throwing her daggers at someone does a lot of damage. So it almost chunked me down to 30% HP. Made me pop a potion on instantly because I thought I might have died. Especially if she had ignite, she may have kept going, but caused me to TP back to base. Whatever, not terrible, but not what you want. So in this lane, for the most part, you have to play a little bit passive, dodging, making sure to dodge her skill shots because her Q, I believe it is. Yeah, when she can throw her blades, that's more of a skill shot than normal. So you can dodge it, but she has 2 of them. See, look, see, that hits you. The dogs jump on you. Never a good thing. So yeah, you want to play a little bit passive, but if you can, throw out your E and your W for your space aids and voidlings, because if they hit the dogs, it is a guaranteed transfer, unless if she like jumps and recalls them, it's usually a guaranteed transfer that she'll get hit by him. So right here, I thought that when she dashed to me, I could flash more into the bush over there to bring her closer to Sejuani. So we'll see why I did that. So we have a gank coming, counter gank from Sejuani on the side. Both of them are just seeing what's gonna happen. See Graves pull up. I thought it should go a little bit more, but that's fine. You know, we had the counter gank was really good because Sejuani was right there, and we get a kill. So we got a first blood in our lane, and then we can move onwards and keep pushing. And then Swain right here is trying to get a kill. Does he pull? No, he misses. So a bit unfortunate for him, but yeah, that was a really good play. Really good counter jungle to what we thought might have been bad. I'm gonna push the wave, just get it started so that I can recall, because Neferi's gonna clear the wave kind of fast. So I want to at least clear the wave to keep it pushing. And so we're gonna keep it that way. Kind of dodge around the map a little bit. Not a lot going on here. A lot of back and forth. Ezreal's getting his pokes off. Irelia and Camille are for the most part even. So we'll keep going. There's a lot of kills that happen here in a second. It's just before drag. So just pushing. A lot of pushing going on. Wave control, wave management. Camille's got a wave pushed, or a wave saved on her side. Setting up for a gank. Ezreal's doing some poke, but for the most part they're very even. He's landing good poke. Our lane is even. Her lane is pushing, so she has more pressure. Not a lot, you know. He's in the middle of just trading objectives, but he sees this as an opportunity to perhaps get a kill. So they get one kill there. Looks like they'll get the second kill here. And they will. Meanwhile, as we're getting an objective, pro tip, when you take these grubs before, you take the third one, they don't show to the map that you're there. So, for example, I'm on my way running up. She doesn't know, like her fog of war, for what, red side, blue side? Yeah, she doesn't know that I'm there. She doesn't know that we're even taking it. So I'm going to come up for a gank here. And she's totally pushed up. Totally bad. So now Camille sees me coming in for a gank. She knows that she has the potential to die right away. So she can either try to run away, which she probably can't because I have ult. So what she's going to do here, she's going to go all in because she has everything there. You know, good for her. She got everything strong. She played absolutely correctly. And I kind of just, I mean, could I have used my ult in a better way? I was just worried that she might jump away. Sejuani got the grubs, and she's on her way. There's no way out for this guy. So, almost, by the way, lived that. Because I don't think my E with the magic damage would have chunked all of her health. So, but we get a kill there. That's nice. Another kill on me. I'm 2-0. We're running her down. She's running back to her team a little bit. And, Dragon's already kind of gone. We're trying to go for this kill. At the time, I didn't really even realize they were taking Dragon. So, whatever. You back off. I did a little emote there. You just kind of live with it. So you go in, still farming. Since I got a kill in 55 CS, because of my roam, Neferi got more gold and experience from that. So it's whatever. I'm playing a little bit of catch up. I still think so she's kind of trolling here. She's still staying, and I see her, so I'm gonna throw out my minions so that I can walk. Cause look, it's targeting the minions. I can stop her back, and now she's kind of screwed because we have a whole wave here that I can shove at her, and she can't do anything about it because she's so low. She will die, and I have everything up. If I can hit maybe one space aids on her, I can. So again, I used her dog right there to make the space age transfer back over to her. So now she has nothing. I flash alt under turret for the extra E into our combo. Boom. It's a classic. The classic outplay. You can't do anything about it. And so then I just back off. It is what it is. At this point, I think the bot lane's just tearing into them. Yeah, they got a lot more more plates, more pressure, better experience from killing minions and such. So they're doing good. You know, a big dive is about to happen top. But Camille kind of played that really good. Her ultimate is she goes unstoppable, so she went unstoppable when Irelia tried to stun her, which is a really good play actually. That's more of an outplay than the outplay that I do. So we got that going for us, and let's see here. Let's just kind of juice this thing up. Let's go forward a little bit. So here, looks like we're about to fight over an objective. Swain's coming in for a sick gank. At this point, I'm kind of out of position, but I'm pinging to help, and Hui is on the way. I don't really know exactly what's going here. I don't know why Sejuani's doing this with less than half HP. She's not on vision, so maybe he's just rotating that way. But, you know, I do whatever I can to get a kill on here. Ends up working out. And then, just like that, as you can see now, I have Seraph's Embrace. So that works. I kind of trolled a little bit staying too long there. I could have just ran away, backed out. But it is what it is. Camille had a really good TP and a flank. So props to her for that. We're going to skip forward a bit. What can we do around here? We got Dragon. Anything happen up here? Got kind of a... I don't think anything happens here. Yeah, nothing happens. Just going back to get more CS. I mean, it's kind of just like knowing when you can roam, why you would roam for an objective, how much CS you're willing to lose. And so, I mean, at this point, you know, Camille is getting pretty fed. Graves is just getting kills off of top lane. And I think 1 or 2 times bot lane. But I'm not too worried. Ooh, almost killed Wei there. Wei is strong. I'm very strong. I have 4 kills. And Sejuani, for whatever reason, built Locket first, but yeah, I respect it. It's alright. Let's look at something happening over here. So this is just a normal fight. Because Lucian's there. Lucian ults. Okay. They're spam pinging Neferi to run. I flash ult. Like, I don't know if I needed to, but I'm just worried that, you know, he's gonna dash away. So I'd rather secure a kill than do anything else. So they're trying to steal red away from Sejuani, but we got the gang outside. So we're gonna run him down. And this is actually a good play to note. You know, I'm getting up, getting active, put myself in there. Ezreal does a lot of damage, so we just play off Ezreal. They're in the process of killing the support, but they didn't really see me getting destroyed back here. Which again is fine. Whatever. As long as they can look at this, they get this. If they could even get a stun, that's fine. But they just outright win that fight. Because Ezreal's still alive, you know, he's our main DPS. I did what I could to whittle her down. And I think I took her... Did I take her magic shield so she couldn't do physical shield? One of her abilities gives her the shield. I think it's her Q. Yeah, so she took my magic shield. So in this fight right here, she doesn't have the ability up just yet. So she can't get a physical shield, which might have saved her. I don't know. She might have gotten Ezreal, but I don't think she wins the entire fight off of that. So I think that's pretty important. But as you can see, you know, Camille is very strong. Our Ezreal is very strong. He does kind of get shit on right there, but that's fine. I'm just looking to get something. Kill the Lucian. Maybe we just back up and call it a day. So that's all we came for. Therefore, we got what we needed, and we backed up. So here's a play. Hui got kind of caught out. He had to flash, but then this is not really good. So Neferi had a better start to the roam. So maybe we can look back at that. So Nefiri's clearing a wave. I can't push up because I know Nefiri's there. And at the same time, I'm assuming Graves is there because Dragon's going to be up soon. So I can't push up to the wave, but I really want to get the wave. But then now I see my team fighting. So now I have to make the travel over through the lane to get to, not through the lane, through the jungle to get to them. Wei is already low. She has a dash. It's kind of doomed. They recognize that, but they're already going balls deep at them. And so she gets a kill there. And we can't really do too much after that. Again, I put the space aids on. It's going to travel from one of her dogs to the other, eventually getting to her. So something that I probably could have done better is I ulted Lucian. Who did I ult? Yeah, I ulted Lucian just because at the time he's still kind of strong, yeah. I could have made a better choice in who I got. But we kind of ran it there. We went way too deep. Ah, that's a subtle miss from Irelia there. That sucks. But our main damage dealer, Ezreal, died. Wei was dead long before that. So we don't really have damage outside of me. Because at this point, Irelia keeps dying. She's 0-6. And then Sejuani's a tank, so she's not doing a whole lot either. So, gotta recognize that. I could do a better job recognize that during the fight. But, yeah, she just can't get away from that. And we lose a fight because of that. That was a lot of deaths. I think we were up 19 to 17. What were we up before that? Let's go back a little bit. We're up by 5 kills. Now we're only up by 2 kills. But we lost a dragon, so that kind of sucks. Not the best case scenario. And let's see what we got going on here. I don't really want to see these. See something happen over here. We catch Camille out. Because Camille is in the middle. She's in the process of split pushing. So Sejuani can stick on. Oh, that's Nefiri. Sorry. Yeah, Nefiri wanted to. So all I'm trying to do, I'm spamming R. I'm just trying to lock her down. Well, actually, no, I don't have ult. Okay, just trying to throw out abilities then. Yeah, we didn't do enough damage in time. She's a big counter. Nefiri is a big counter to Ezreal because his Q is just going to hit her dogs half the time. So that kind of sucks. You know, that's whatever. Yeah, we lost a turret there. We lost a turret there. So we're kind of not doing good. As I was saying on the objective side, the macro play could be a lot better. Like we're in the middle of fighting. The Fury's pushing. You know, she has a lot of CS, so she's gonna push really fast. Yeah, they're pinging for the turret. They know Dragon's closer to being up now. But I mean, I catch him out. I throw the space aids on. Oh, he uses barrier. But he still dies. That's crazy. Okay, I didn't know he did that. So he used barrier. This play was pretty good. Irelia got nice. Irelia got them focused on the 1v1 so we could run over and make a kill, make a play right there. And so now we lose top turret because of it. So basically, you know, all this fighting was going on. We dragged 4 people bot. Camille's just destroying turret. Again, the macro play could be a lot better. Gets her in an ultimate. Whatever. She pays for it, but Ezreal gets kills. So, I mean, at this point, Ezreal's really strong. I'm really strong. Wei is really strong. We don't have the win condition of Irelia right now. She's 1-8. She's not doing well. So, we're just spam pinging the dragon. We need the dragon. And so we pull it out. We're just committing to it, regardless if Graves is there or not. But at some point, yeah, we see Graves right there. So we're like, all right, we'll keep taking it. And if I can make a play happen, that's awesome. But if not, you know, my goal is to get back over to drag. If you look. Okay, so she gets dragon. That's actually pretty good. Here. Got another kill. It's not exactly what I wanted to show. I wanted to show something, a macro play like this. So as we're all going, it seems like we're all trying to stop The Fury, we got two. Yeah. Oof. What happened there, brother? Let's see. Ah, it sneaks her up. The ultimate by Camille right before turret is awesome because they can't run under turret. So Camille is playing really well. And because of that, we can't stop Camille doing that to our turret. It is what it is. So while Camille's going to stay here and go for inhib, we know that they're on Baron. We have a good inkling that they're going to be on Baron. I catch Neferi out, which is huge here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so I'm not, she can't see me on vision, so I get a full channel of my ult off. We get a kill onto Neferi. We understand that if they can just hold off, then potentially we can go and stop Baron, and that's what we did. So we're really relying on them to stop Camille here because it's a 2v2 here. Neither of us have ult, and it looks like they're pinging off because they see that we're on our way to get over there, and we just have a pure numbers advantage from what they can see. But they get Camille, so that's huge. That's very huge. And so that allows us to go through and stop the Baron, recreate a new push now, potentially go, and for our sake, now we can get Baron. Because Camille's dead, she has a death timer of about, as you see, 30 seconds. At the start it was probably 45 to 50. So she's gone for most of this fight. So they can't do anything. My ult is about to be back up again. I'm spamming it. Actually, no, I'm not spamming it. That was a lie. But we decide to turn. Irelia still stays on it, which is still fine. That's good. Because we have plenty of people who can do pokey damage. My ult just came up, so I spammed it on Lucian when I could. And that's free. It makes the Baron absolutely free. Fiora. Irelia is still on it. I can't do too much here, because I'm a little worried about this guy. But, as we repeatedly say, I'm not the win condition. It's our 9-3 Ezreal. So we get Baron. I think Neferi is just trying to stop backs, but no one really cares. I'll stay with her. I'm just trying to get her out because I know that they can do something again. And at this point, she's just stalling. She understands that she's probably dead here, especially with the ultimate from Camille. And we just go into it. So we all get out. 4 people with Baron buff. We're finally fine. Doing good. Camille here is just playing it safe. Oh, that was a misstep on her part. Yeah, so she's just trying to run. Maybe showing some legs because she's got her team over here too. But we're not playing dumb. We kind of understand what's going on. And I just want to show here. Yeah, more fighting. The Swain was pretty bad, unfortunately. He was 0-11. So he's kind of a non-factor. But again, the macro battle is crazy. And then the steal was unfortunate. So at least, Irelia stays behind to try and stall. We're trying to make it back. Unfortunately, we do make it back. We get the kills onto them, which is huge. But what's not huge is we lost Dragon. Like, look at this. So right here, I was chasing Graves, because I knew that Graves was going to be over there. But then I'm like, oh shoot. I didn't think about this, but this is good afterthought. I have my ultimate up. We know that Graves is trying for a steal. So I should be playing on the backside of this Dragon, for you Malzahar players. Play on the backside of Dragon, and so when you know that he's going to do that, you can immediately press R. If you see him over the pit, excuse me, a sip of my coffee first. We know that Graves is sitting behind that pit. We know that. So if I could catch him on vision, I can ult him so that he can't even do it. But luckily, we have the Baron recall. Lucian's not trying to stop our backs anymore. So we get some kills off of it. We lost Drag again. That's 2-2 now for Dragons. Or 3-2, so they're on Soul Point. But they're missing 3 people, so we shove in a good portion of the 2 turrets. finally relieving some of that pressure that we didn't have. And do we play anything else over here? I think we try something. Oh yeah, that's huge. Yeah, unfortunately the Swain is still kind of a non-issue. And they're already, I mean, Camille's already looking to split push again to shove something. So that's something else to note. I think something here is that we're trying to match Camille's split pushing, which is pretty big. But Camille's just sitting out of vision, ready to go after any kind of thing ever. So the moment that we start playing for something, like this is Dragon. And so they got Infernal Soul because again, we all rotated down immediately while unfortunately Irelia cannot stop this Camille because Camille is beyond fed. She's about full build. And Irelia is just not. So we are losing everything as we're fighting here in Neferi. Their job is just to keep split pushing, and they can do enough damage to where they can clear out anything really quickly. So we keep losing objectives because we rotate for, you know, Dragon, or we're rotating for the jungler, and, you know, it's just not going well for us. So okay, Irelia was doing it. So this Irelia, for reference, is 3 and 12. But, you know, she has been doing good things. You know, she got a flash. Hopefully I could disarm him. Swain got hit by it. So they got 3 hits off. And she is, you know, three and a half items in. So what she's trying to do is provide, you know, some peel for us. She's just attacking the back line. And right here, the Lucian is very weak. So that's a good play. You know, Camille is coming out of base, so she's not here for the fight. So we can get 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. So we know that. We know Neferi was trying to push again. And, you know, because of that, we're just trying to say, hey, where is this Camille going? we need to push the base, right? We have 3 people dead. We need to push. So we want to push, but we're very unsure of where, you know, Camille and Neferi are, because all they're trying to do is stall time by going after, like, look, she's already going back up there, already going for that. So she's really, you know, inhibitor heavy. So Neferi sees this as a chance to maybe sneak out Ezreal, but our whole squad is there. Just immediately gets demolished. And, you know, Graves is back up, but Neferi's dead for 60 seconds. So we think we can just ARAM it. But, knowing that this shit would happen, right? I see a fight break out. I have TP. I'm going to TP up top. You know, Camille has to act on that. She has to do something. So over here, that's a really nice save that I think that I did. Really nice save. We get the kill. Hui back too. Hui was pretty scared as well. That if Irelia died at that point, we might not make it out of that, because then I probably would die too, because I can't kill Camille by myself. And so we recognize that, act upon it. You know, 2v1 status, my ultimate's busted for Irelia. Just free hits. It's easy. So we're putting out a lot of damage. We're still very, very strong. We're up, what, 16 kills? You know, most of us are full build while they're on their 3rd and 4th items. I do think this kind of sealed the game right here. I do think this kind of sealed the game. You know, Graves very, you know, he's strong. 7 and 5. He's got, you know, 3.5 items QSS. Oh, why didn't he QS? I don't think he thought about that. But I smack him with the outplay right here. Oh, he did QSS, but way too late. And we get the kill there. That pretty much, let's see. Oh, this is a good play right here. Good play by Neferi. She had a really good flank right there. He gets out, but I'm just sprinting too. I see the TP come in. I'm like, I need just to get away. I need to get away. I throw my silence out so Camille can't do anything there. She's just trying to go to end the inhibitor, kill the inhibitors. So I'm like, is my life worth that to stay for inhibitors? I think I can just poke and be annoying. You know, I have Rylai's, so I can kind of run. But then my ult comes up. We make a good play on the ult. Honestly, I didn't even see that, but the Crypt Balloon kind of just saved me, because I think Ignite would have killed me. But basically, yeah, so we do that. We get another kill onto Lucian and Camille. We kill Nefiri there just a moment ago. I guess maybe I could show this. Yeah, they just got collapsed on really hard. So 4 people dead, just Graves. You can't do anything. So we say, hey, let's just go and get Baron. Super easy, nice and simple. We're playing it like clockwork, alright? So we're like, hey, if we fight off of this Baron or this Elder, and we get a kill off of Elder, that's huge. So I was just going to give my life and try and stop Camille, try and hurt Camille as much as I could. But Irelia just smurfs this fight, dude. Irelia did so well, and that's what ends the game. I don't know exactly what Wei was doing. I think Wei just got back up, so he was clearing minions. But they see us on Vision. Camille's like, hey, I'm just going to go in on this. I think Camille chose me because I am the only one that can do a lot with my suppression. Our Ezreal's not there yet. He's sprinting. So, I want to play this fight slowly. So they know that they can jump in on me and kill me. And with me dead, there's no silences, no constant dot damage, and I am full build. So I also have, I also have Rylai's. I can also heal the team if we get a kill. So let's see where my Seraph's Embrace comes in handy here. So I'm just getting destroyed. But my shield comes in. Do you know how much of a shield I got? 250 plus current mana. 20% current mana, I think. So what? 10% is 270. Yeah, so I got like a 700 health shield-ish. And that saves me. That really saves me there. And I didn't even think about that either, but that's huge. Because if I die right here, we're cooked, bro. Because Wei's not there. The best that he can do is clear minions. But if I die, Ezreal might be the very next to follow. So Ezreal's still not here. I'm trying my best to stay alive. My shield comes in, which is huge. And I'm suppressing Camille so she can't do damage to me. Because if she could hit her Q to knock me up, or whatever her Q is, when she does the uppercut, I'm dead. So I'm trying to stall for as long as I physically can. But we have the stun come in, a massive ult from Irelia. Ezreal's just in there. And now they have to transfer over to the next most important person to kill. Probably Lucian. Maybe Graves. Swain's just being annoying, but he doesn't really do damage. He has 2 items. But he does have Oblivion Orb, so that's pretty big on his part. So we're doing this 4v5? No, 4v4, because Nefiri is dead. So I think with Nefiri there, we totally lose, but they're just running them down, which is huge. And they end the game off of that. So we end the game. We get inhib. Just running at her. Irelia dies. She went way too deep, but I mean, Sejuani full health. All they have to do is hold off onto Ezreal. So the Wei uses his heal. He's got the shield power, and we end the game because of that. So just want to note, 11-5-17. Our Fed Ezreal was a Fed Ezreal. He was oodles and oodles of damage. Wei was up there, really good, and that was a good team win. Good team come back from behind. Irelia was what, 3-12, I think we said earlier. But finished the game 11-13, so she popped off at the end. She finally got most of her full build and caught up to Camille and could then fight with the team. And that's how you do it. That's how you win a barn burner game. You got to play with the team. Recognize that your items do a lot for you. So Seraph's Embrace into this comp is very good. So just know that, realize that, and try and itemize a little bit better. So thank you guys for joining me on the Coffee Talk, and we'll see you on the next one.